You can't see anything without distance. Hello, good morning. If it's morning where you are, it's morning where I am. As revealed by all this wonderful natural light, I am Natalie, spelled Natalee, and this is the Watch Natalie channel, the All Signs daily reading for the day. You can't see anything without distance is what was one of the first earliest channels of this day. And what it felt like, it's interesting because yesterday was all about the sound, vibration. And what it was this morning is that when something's really close up, something is super, super close, it gets blurry. You actually have to stand back. You have to get some sort of, distance in order for your vision on it to focus. And that really was the download, because it started all blurry and all super close up, and then the more distance, it just got more crystal clear to me. And as I was taking these cards out of this bag that I've been putting them in since I'm packing everything up and just getting everything ready, 2 cards popped out, and I feel like they're for you. The Seven of Swords and the Judgment. Out of the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Because of this energy of yesterday that it's beating strong, it's pulsating. That yesterday reading is an influence that's going to last for a while. And just remember, keep in mind, if you're new to the channel or if this is your first Natalinian energy reading, there's no such thing as time. There's only attention and energy and priorities. So whatever you have your attention on, that you're giving energy to in the moment, is your priority. So if you're thinking negative thoughts, if you're stressing out, you're effectively saying that is your priority right now in your life, to generate this frequency of fear or shame or guilt or whatever it may be. That's your priority above being creative, above manifesting a solution to your problems, above spending time with your loved ones, above, XYZ. And it's your energy and attention that dictate everything else that follows, to be honest, okay? So, if this resonates with you, if any part of the reading resonates or the whole reading resonates, it's because I'm channeling your energy back to you, and you and I are connecting. Okay? What I'm going to do is do the same thing I did yesterday, with the exception of, instead of leaving that spread out, which is what I did yesterday, and it was interesting, I sat down to try to do different readings, and something kept coming up, so I had to, that spread, that energy, I stayed in that the whole day. I didn't do anyone else's energy, so it was really big. It was really, really big. So what I'm going to do is the 4 parts. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I will do 4 different spreads and just pop back in and see if there's a new angle on the same issue, or a new perspective on the same sort of energy, okay? So, first off the bat, the Seven of Swords with the Judgment card from the Tarot of Sexual Magic, okay? The Tarot of Sexual Magic, it's a little bit of a different deck, and this definitely pertains to a love situation. Okay, so back to the resonance though for just a smidgen of a second. Yeah, if it's resonating for you, any little part of this, I'm channeling your energy back to you, and you and I are connected. So thank you for sharing your energies with me. This is a fear that's being overcome. See how he's sort of, after having sex, he is looking a little bit tweaked out, a little bit nervous, a little bit like, It's so good. That's really what this is. It's so good. It's scary. It's so good. I feel like I don't have control because I feel like out of control, where I can let loose and really enjoy myself and really be happy and relax. Someone's telling you, someone told you, or someone's telling you, just relax. Just relax. 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 And for some reason, that didn't work. That didn't help. For some reason, telling you to just relax. Relax. I hear this whole, just relax. Just relax. It's this whole thing. That might even annoy you now. So I'm sorry if I triggered something for you. But it's like they told you that, and it's not what you needed to hear. What you needed to hear was, I love you and everything will be okay no matter what. This is focusing. This is an important card to focus on. Hold on. Okay. This is the red string of fate, guided by that angel, held together with love and peace and happiness and magic. And this is just that beautiful, perfect love. It's interesting that it's on the Judgment card, right? Because the Judgment card is usually my, Lord of the Rings coming out of the bog. Like the underwater vampires coming out of the card, where they're all about to, the coffins are popped off. This is the sound that changes the spirit. This is the vibration that has transformed this feeling, this fear within you. My dear. The sound helps change your visualizations. That's what it is. You would visualize negative outcomes. When someone tells you to relax, it wouldn't do anything. What you needed to hear wasn't to relax. It's that no matter what, everything's going to be okay. No matter what, we're going to figure it out. No matter what, I still love you. No matter what, we'll find a way to get what we want or what we need, or to move forward without losing the most important things. And the most important thing is us and the family. This is family. This is you didn't hear that growing up. It created sorry. It created too much distance, so that now in relationships there's too much distance. There's too much distance. There's good distance where, like, this is a good distance where you and I are right now. What you're talking about in the past, there was too much distance. Even in codependent relationships, even in where there's too much closeness, it's an alienation, so there's actually distance. That's not really what this is here, though. What this is the sound changing your vibration. Because I'm still feeling that resonance for you yesterday. That sound has transformed everything else, so that not only are you speaking positive things to yourself again, but you're also visualizing better things for yourself. You're also visualizing a stronger future, so they just said. And you're visualizing yourself overcoming this kind of feeling after sex. Ooh, 11 minutes. Okay. That went by so fast. I didn't even shuffle the cards. These were just random poppers because I was keeping everything in my runaway from home bag. I'm just kidding. Okay, everyone. Well, pretty easy and simple. I will put these back in the Tarot of Sexual Magic, and then when we come back for the good afternoon spread. Why did that sound so Anyway, I will do a whole new spread with the Rider-Waite Tarot. Okay, guys. Bye. Good afternoon, if it's afternoon at the time that you're watching this. We are back, and I have downloads that I just have to spit out before I say anything else. So there was also this presence. It's like a small child, like a little 7-year-old. You know, when I was walking around the house, you know, and I was going to turn, and before I turned, it's like when you know there's a little small child, like at your elbow, and you're just sort of careful of where you kind of move. And I felt that, like I just felt that presence there. And so I just paused, just out of reflex. So, well, hold on. Just myself. So that's one thing. So I don't know. I'll leave that with you. Also, the brain tells the eyes what it sees. If you don't see something, it's your brain that doesn't understand what it is. This feels like someone feels... I've been thinking about these cards too, these other ones. We're going to go into the Rider-Waite. But this almost feels like someone doesn't see something or didn't see something. And they're feeling bad about it. And I just want you to know, if this is you, this is resonating, this part of it resonating for you, that it's exactly that notion that the brain doesn't understand what it is. It's seeing the waves and not the ship. Because the brain can't comprehend what this ship is, what is that? It's alien. Alien. Okay? This is also, if this is resonating, if this part of it's resonating for you, this signals that this evolution that you're going through, this, you know, expansion, awakening, whatever you want to call it, is giving you all of your senses back. So that's why, because I thought about, like, today's sight, today's about seeing, and yesterday was about hearing. And then it occurred to me that this Judgment card, this is sound changing the level of the spirit. The reason why it looks like this is because no matter what happens, they are together, and they will be together, this family. That red string unites them and keeps them together. This is spirit. These are spirits before they have bodies. These are the souls. This is like the soul family before they choose to come down into physical bodies. There's the angel in the card. It's like the last powwow. Okay, gang, we're going to go incarnate now. Is everyone ready? All right, we're all going to stay together now. Everyone, don't forget me when you see me. Know who I am. Okay, let's stay tied together. Let's stay bound. Let's do our work that we're supposed to do in evolving. Okay, everyone ready? Okay, go. And then someone's... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Too fast. Look at me. Too fast. I'm always ahead of that curve. Come on. Grab onto my face. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. You know, it took all day. I've been trying to upload. I've been trying to do Libra's weekly video all day. It's a few minutes to 3 o'clock when I'm recording this, Thursday. Oh, that's another thing. This is the weekend reading. So it's Thursday, recording it for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So keep that in mind. This is the weekend reading. So this should last you the whole 3 days. And it's almost 3 o'clock, and I've only just gotten Libra's weekly up. So everything's going to be super behind. But getting back to you, this is all of the soul family incarnating one by one. This is them before they get here. This is you before you get here, whoever you are in this family. And that's what this is. Oh my God. You didn't see, you or someone else didn't see that this was your soul family. That's what the sight is. But this card in particular is about the sound. That the sound changes the level of the spirit. So, hold on. It's sight and it's sound. You didn't see them for who they were at first. And then it was sound from Full Steam Ahead that that started to awaken things and bring you back to life. And now you see who this person is to you, or now you see what this is to you. And it will be sound again. It's sound, sight, sound. It will be another sound that breaks through a stagnant situation. This is a beginning. He doesn't know that he's okay yet. He doesn't know that he's safe in her bed. This is the first time they've had sex. And he's totally shooken up. I think it's shaken up. Shook up? Shaken up. Sorry. He's completely shaken, okay? He doesn't feel safe and comfortable yet. What's the next part of this story? Ooh, I saw that. Did you see that? Look what we have here. Look what we have here. Speaking of not seeing, we've got our favorite masochistic, self-sabotaging little blindfolded shadow self and the pedicee. Oh, you couldn't see because of ego. You have an ego. It's so as much as I want to turn this the right side up, they're telling me don't you dare touch that card, Natalie. You could not see because of the ego, and because of the ego, you were not able to manifest something that you wanted. Bottom of the deck, very defensive. It's Romeo. And it's the Nine of Cups. It's upside down. You could not express yourself. You could not express your feelings. Bottom of the deck. You could not be generous because you were defensive. You were someone else. Oh, okay. I was just gonna say, wait a minute. The way they're falling on this table, this person, you or someone else, could not get to their Empress. They could not. Now you're stressed about it. This one's in reversed. Not stressed about it? Not stressed anymore about it? That's right side up. Tower moment gonna hit. I feel like that's light, to be honest. I feel like that's a flash bulb. I feel like it's like if you witness this. I suffer the first vision that set fire to the stars. I had a huge Dylan Thomas thing. Anyway, The Edge of Love, good movie. I liked it. I don't care what people say. I like what I like. Okay. But that's really, it's like fire. For me, I feel like it's fireworks. I feel like it could also be the crack in your consciousness of when you start to see again. Like what it was like for you when you realized what was really in front of you. You were someone else. This is progress, my dear. You or someone else walking away from you're leaving that behind. That ego. The overinflated ego. It came up reversed, but this is like you're no longer going to self-sabotage. You're going to bring your happiness back. You're actually turning it now. You are this other person. Ooh, someone's going to feel their feelings again. It's being open. It's being open that turns the wheel. Also following your intuition. Also feeling what you're feeling in the moment that you're feeling them. How does she say it? Harry, not everything you're feeling needs to be expressed every moment that you're feeling it. Okay, I won't even go into the full monologue. But that's really what this is. This is letting yourself feel. Ego had protected you or this person. I can't tell. With the energies, I can't tell if this is past for you or if it's another person in your life. So take this as it resonates. Whatever is making sense for you. Oh my God, 12 minutes. Okay. We'll dive into a whole different spread to see the energies progress from there. Good afternoon. Bye. Good evening, everybody. Okay, so the new downloads, Linger, that song. And I've been forgetting to mention it, but it's actually been channeling to me for days, if not more, if not longer. Do you have to let it linger? That one. In case you didn't know which Linger song I was talking about. Do you have to? Do you have to? Okay, anyway. So that song and just like the lyrics, I don't know, it's just, I've just been playing it a lot and listening to it a lot. And it's so hard to... Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas. Not... It's one of Jack's songs. It's actually maybe, I think, all of Jack's songs. Oh, by heart. I know the stories and I know the rhymes. Something's up with Jack. Something's up with Jack. Ooh, bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's see where the story goes. What's next? This was the last, like, those are both the last cards, the Devil and the Eight of Cups for the afternoon spread. Walking away, leaving it all behind, leaving it all behind. You see clearly now? Leaving a job, leaving a work situation, leaving working on a relationship with someone, leaving a collaboration, leaving a contract, leaving a commitment, or walking towards one or all of those things. Is it the real Emperor? Is it really you? Strong fantasies, much. They're walking away from an option. Hermit, upright. How much soul searching is it gonna take? Upside down, reverse Page of Pentacles. No more studying. Studying is over. These are double confirmations. Ooh. Ah. Moving towards justice, moving toward... Hold on. They're trying to say words to me. Hold on. Moving towards stability. I feel like they had a false sense of stability before, though. As the Emperor, you or this other person had a false sense of stability. Defensiveness, thank you. That was the false sense of stability. Sort of defensive about collaborating. They couldn't collaborate. They couldn't work together before, not like in a real or meaningful way. Third time, fourth time, I think. This is a big issue. It's a big issue. Very much needed to control the self so that your fears don't control you, your addictions don't control you, your shadow self doesn't control you. What do we have under the Seven of Cups? It's reversed. Heartbreak is no longer an option. This person had to let go of negative. This person had to let go of chemical addictions to negative emotions. This person, I don't feel like it's you, but I kind of feel like it's you. This is, like I said, this is either the past or someone else. Yeah, a negative, it's an addiction. It was an addiction. Didn't know it though. To negative emotions, negative feelings. This person had to, I channeled something a while ago about detoxing the heart, purging the heart, purging the you know, the gross things. That was when, I think that was an Emperor reading where this person felt like they wanted to be pure for someone, for you probably. They found themselves in that alone time. They found their truth. This person, you or this other person knows what to do. This is like the reconciling, the conversation. I'm feeling a huge mashup too. A real big mashup. See, there's no more study. Ready to drive this baby home. ET phone home. Alright, now to the Tower card. What's this dealio with the Tower card? Why is this Tower card on my table? Was that something? No, no. No, it was not. This will mean different things for each of you. Mother of Pearl. Can you hear that? That's my phone ringing. Oh, it's a sign if you believe in omens. Ooh, I hate when that happens. It's part of the rig. I can't, I'm not gonna... give more drama to what I'm about to say. For some of you, it's a really bad breakdown where you tried to go against your intuition, and it's a worse catastrophe than you can ever imagine. For someone, this is a very serious warning. It's like you're on the tip, you're on the edge of greatness, of happiness, of there is real thunder in the sky about you right now. You have made, you or this other person have made spiritual, like these energetic promises or pacts or like an outline of like energies that you're going to unlock here and things you're going to do here. And should you go against that, if you follow, here's the thing, you already know what to do. You already know you just have to listen to your intuition. Some won't, not everyone's going to make it. For whoever does not listen to their intuition, the more they fight it, it's really going to just and for others, this is a very spicy, dramatic, adventurous, shocking end to the 5D. And you are with them. This is an abrupt end to the telepathic only communication, where it now kind of comes full circle and you actually are physically talking to them, physically with them. Why is that one little piece of hair? It's one or the other. This other person, there really is a mashup right now. Ooh, we're at another level. We're at another moment of leveling up where Libra's doing great. Good night. If it is nighttime, at the time this is being published and you are viewing this daily reading for the first time, but not the last time, all in good time, all in your own time. So good night this time. Okay, the download, okay, so there's one download and then one sort of energetic unlock to good morning and good evenings. Okay, the download is the White Stripes song. I've been thinking about my doorbell, when you gonna ring it? Oh, when you gonna ring it? I've been thinking about my doorbell, when you gonna ring it? When you gonna ring it? Love that man. He's not, I don't care how old he is, he's not too, he likes redheads, doesn't he? I don't think you've seen me with red hair. If I have a picture, I'll pull it up now. I looked like Jessica Wabbit, according to my one Libra friend. Okay, so that's the download, that doorbell. Something about my doorbell and like standing in front of it, like it's like being out in the cold and you're standing in front of this big beautiful house and it's like warm inside. You want to go inside, you want to enjoy what's inside, and you see people inside and you want to ring this doorbell, like this doorbell to happiness, and you just can't. It's like you just won't. And I can't describe the feeling. I can just feel it, that it's not gonna, like I'm standing in front of it, I know I'm not gonna ring it. But I'm still standing there and I can't walk away. It's very confusing. Not confusing, it doesn't make sense on the outside looking in, like, well, why don't you just ring the doorbell? But being in that position, it feels like, you know. So there's that. And then the kind of little energetic unlock, like we're playing Donkey Kong or something, is from Good Morning and Good Evening. The Temperance, Psychic Slip, the Judgment card, the Judgment card from Good Morning, and the Seven of Swords, it clicks now. The Seven of Swords, the image hits me very strongly for the Tarot of Sexual Magic deck, because it is a pretty strong image. It says, well, is it not focusing? Hold on. Come on. It's a little better. There we go. Okay, so because they're supposed to be striking, of course it's striking. However, what the connection is to the Good Evening spread is the two different outcomes, the two different potentialities. I can't tell if it's focused. Am I focused? Okay. Okay. It's really slow focusing. Okay, so the two different potentialities in the Good Evening spread of this energetic update is very, very telling. If you try to sneak around this, you can't sneak up on karma. You can't escape from karma. You can't escape from doing the karmic, just like in a video game. You really, there is no back door. There is no past. There's no secret. In Mario Kart, there are these secret tunnels that you can go through, Nintendo 64 and 64, to kind of cut. I just cut the deck, and I cut into the 11-11 Four of Staves and the 10 of Cups, perfect human love happiness. There's no shortcut to this. There is no shortcut. It was foreshadowed in the Good Morning spread with that Seven of Swords, and then it connects to, I'm glad I had this time to let it work on me too, in the Good Evening spread with those two different potentialities, with the Tower being a great, wonderful breakthrough, or the Tower being an absolute horrible moment of sabotage and catastrophe and disaster. It will all hang upon, so I'm not scaring you. This isn't to tweak you out, even though I am sort of the queen of horror. So what that all hinges upon is you making the right decision regarding your wanting to skirt around an issue. And you know the issue I'm talking about. I know you know the issue I'm talking about. Okay? Oh! What's that phrase? Merry good cheer. Merry good cheer all around. Drink merry good cheer. Drink be merry. Drink happy merry. Drink be happy. You know what it is. It's celebrating. It's... It's so stupid. It's from Inglorious Bastards. It's Wilhelm who's got the new little baby, Maximilian. And I've been saying that word, celebrating, because it's part of his little monologue. I can't stop because this card came up in another reading. Celebrating, and it's throwing me off. Okay. First card of this reading, so it's strong. There's August 14th, August 15th, September, November. I never get dates. Take that with a grain of salt, because I never get dates. I never get timelines. But looking at this card, it just zoomed forward at me. This on the ground. Let's play the focus game one more time. See on the ground all of that this stuff right here, that's all fall stuff. I mean, I love the fall. I love that time. And at Joann Fabrics, it's like we're already there, okay? We are ahead of you. You are all in like August something. No, the Joann Fabrics crowd, we are full-blown holiday, okay? This is harvest. Thank you. That's why. It's harvest time. There's something about harvest here. Not the chickens have come home to roost, but harvest, reaping what we've sown. Good. It's good. It's a good omen. Ooh, like picking pumpkins. Oh man. Ooh. Ooh. Someone's very excited. I think that someone's you. That is Billy Crystal from America's Sweethearts. I think someone needs to look beautiful tomorrow, and I think that someone is you. Sorry. King of Wands, charismatic, great storyteller. Oh my God. You know what they just showed me? Melvin Douglas from Ninotchka. For the longest time, I swear I thought I was going to be Greta Garbo from Ninotchka and meet this charming, funny, you know, joke-telling Melvin Douglas character who just melts my icy exterior and just like makes me fall in love with it. It was just this whole crazy fantasy of mine. But this is a very charming, eloquent gentleman. I'm not getting the coarse edges. I'm not getting that Gerard Butler vibe. I'm getting very Melvin Douglas. Back in the day when a siren was a brunette and not an alarm. You know, just I won't even get into quoting any more of those lines. I got to keep moving, you know. But this is a very specific type of person. Okay. Who you could be celebrating with. Shut the front door. Okay. Wow. Wow. You're falling in love, huh? Mm-hmm. Well, hold your horses there a little tight, because we got 3 more cards that came out with that card. Now that card did leap a little bit further. These 3 came out touching each other. The 4 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Letting go. Moving away. And speaking the truth. All part of what brings your... It's a love, or it's like the perfect business partnership. I mean, really perfect. If this is business for you, this is business for you. This is the most lucrative, successful, multiplying. I see bubbles, like fizzy, like in carbonation, how they just all multiply. I'm seeing like bubble universes like that. This feels like a wealth. It must be for some of you, because now I'm getting a lot for this. This is a wealth that it's very, you're disconnected from it because it makes so much on its own, where you don't feel like you put a lot of hard work into it. That's all true still, but it's just not something that it's exchange for exchange. It's not like that. It's not that you give an hour of time and you get an hourly wage. This is something that once you put all of the hard work into it, then it multiplies, and it I just see screens, like screens and numbers, just like Lady Gaga's Bad Romance video. At the end, It's like at the end, and the little number figures, they move around on the screens, and it just bumps up to 1 billion whatever currency. It's like that. Like you don't, it doesn't even register for you because it's so, like, you just watch it. It's very, very disconnect. It's like, oh my God, why can't I think of the words? It's not unearned. It's like, it's almost like a lottery, how you don't really have to work, so you just play the game, you just take the ticket, right? It's kind of like that. That's how it's this is showing up, if this is business for you, if this has a business connotation. If it's love, you know what this is. This is a soulmate. But to get there, like I said, look what this is saying. You have to open, you have to release the death grip on the pentacle, whatever that is. Or the King of Wands has to. Okay. What are we at? Oh, 13 minutes. That just flew by. We'll go a little longer because it's the weekend. Okay. Ooh, that was weird. Will they ring the doorbell is what I want to know. Could be one of two things. Someone not expressing their feelings. Someone, hold on. No, it's externalizing your feelings. I don't get that from this card. There's distance. It could be for some of you. The distance closes, the distance, you reunite, and you close the distance August 14th, August 15th, September, November, sometime in the fall. I don't know that. I'm not making that. Let's just call it a psychic slip just in case. Psychic slip. And we'll just see what happens. Comment below. 14th, 15th, 16th, September, November. Reference this video, and we'll see if this is that. Otherwise, what it feels like for sure that I can say with full confidence is that energetic shifts are meaningful on those dates, around that time. August 14th, August 15th, September, November. Absolutely energetic happenings, energetic shifts are real and happening and significant and meaningful. Some of you are actually going to get this in the 3D though, you know, the harvest. King of Wands, please. Ooh, I got excited. Another king, which is interesting, and the Judgment. This can go down in a couple of different ways. Let me explain. Absolutely could be male. Could be the masculine in you and the masculine energy in the other person are making a decision. Oops. It could also be the masculine energy coming in to finish this decision. Does that make any sense? Like if they're already, because it's this fiery, it's passionate. That's what it is. If they're not going to self-sabotage and they're going to come forward with truth and meaningful words, and finish their karma, and they're listening to their intuition about the red string of fate, like reconnecting with their soul tribe, with their people, if they're doing this, if they're doing the work, they're going to not want to come across horny. They're going to want to come across stable. Like they want you to take them seriously. How serious? It puts the lotion on its skin seriously. Okay? What does that mean, the Judgment card? I'm sorry. I just feel like... Okay, thank you. So I asked that because I just felt like... I feel like we've gotten this Judgment card a lot. Isn't the Judgment card supposed to be like one decision, do or die, you never look back, there is no more decision after that? And I just felt this weird little... You know, and look what came out. Upright, too. There will be a final decision. It could be that that's Ace Ventura. This could be this could have been happening in the 5D, in the mental and emotional levels, and then this is when it happens in the 3D, in the concrete reality. But it is a reconfirmation. For those of us that like that sort of thing, there's never going back. The angel of death. You know what I just saw? They're giving him the order. The emperor's giving the angel of death the order, saying, go out and take care of this for me. Put an end to this. I want to live. Oops. Is it focused? And that's double confirmation because your first card was the Judgment card, my dear. Okay, 4 of coins. Feels like coins too. It ain't no small change though, baby. Oh, the World card. Oh. The egg. The beautiful egg. She has the 2 batons now. She has the 2 wands. She's like, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? This is fertility for some of you. I just saw this purple scarf and I saw it around a little baby. A beautiful purple scarf for, did I say beautiful? Beautiful purple? I said beautiful, right? But I saw it with a little baby. I saw it like a nurse, like a little decorative little white and purple. It's white and purple. Some of you this is so weird. For some of you, you're letting go of being selfish. It's like you're walking, you are this other person that you're thinking of right now that you're involved with, whoever this is. You or them, you're thinking, you're moving away from a type of selfishness that's just like normal. Like a normal, healthy, regular person. Or it's like you're opening up now. Like you're moving away from greed, fear, pettiness, ego, you know, lower vibration, and you're opening yourself up with the truth because you are ready for fertilization. Others of you, oh, and see, this is what it is. It's part of the cycle that you're completing, you or this other person. If this applies to you, remember, parts of the reading can resonate, the whole thing can resonate. Channeling different energies, I'm channeling different of yous back to you, so your different energies, they don't compete with each other to get me to say it. It's not like that. I don't want to go into it. I don't want to eat up your time. But just keep that in mind, that parts of this reading will resonate for others while different parts will resonate for you. So for some of you, it's fertility, fertilization. They're saying fertilization, that you're ready for fertilization. I'm so immature. Okay, moving on. Yeah, no, that all went together. Okay, now we clarify the Lover's card, and then we'll do the reverse Queen of Cups, find out why she's reversed in more detail. Then we'll do some Oracle, and then I think we'll call it a night, guys. Like a day night. Oh. Page of Pentacles. They stare at your image. You stare at their image. They like you because you reflect something that they like about themselves back to them. It's been feeling like staring at your own reflection, like in a shiny surface in a gold coin. But it feels like they're looking at you. Like when they see you, they smile. When you see them, you smile. It's like you don't think about it, you just happen to be looking at your phone. Because I feel like this is a handheld thing too. And then you just start to kind of, you know, just like without even, you know, consciously thinking about it. Okay, Queen of Cups. Why is she upside down? Some of you, this is the challenge, to use your intuition, to follow it, to honor it. Let's see if you do it, or it's a free will choice. It really is. You or this other person. See, for some of you or this person, it's a burden. It's to follow the intuition. You already know. You already know. Ooh. This is going to connect to the sex and love reading that I'm about to do. So sit tight. Sex and love goes out Friday nights. This is going to go out Friday a.m. as per usual, but this feels like an insecurity. This feels like a phallic insecurity, to be honest. I'm going to get into this in the sex and love right after this, but honoring they know what's right. They know what to do. It's like they already know, and that's why that Tower card is either going to it's really one or the other. Why did I see mystery men? Somebody once told me the world was gonna own me. I ain't the my heart just leapt in my chest. I just felt so hopeful, but like in a cheerleader way, like, you can do it. You can do it. If this isn't you, if this is someone else, you have to root them on. You have to be supportive. You have to give them your good photons, your good energy if you want them to make it. And I say this just for the pure, like, you guys, hold on. First, strength. this person is strong enough to overcome this burden. This person is being motivated by their 10 of Cups happiness. They want with you. This person is doing everything to get control over themselves and to conquer all of their baggage. Because when you walk into a new relationship, you go naked. You don't bring your baggage with you. You don't want to anyway. You don't want to carry all of the heavy clothes and all of the heavy luggage and all of the heavy packings to show up at your new home full of stuff when there's great stuff inside already. You need to show up naked. And this person's really trying to let go of the baggage so that they come fully formed, because they want stability with you. 11-11, Four of Staves. Working so hard to manifest this. It's their dream. They want to make it real. They want to do it. Incredibly, incredibly passionate. This is the phallic symbol, very clearly. Very clearly. Okay. Lovely. He graduates. She graduates into the Emperor energy, okay? That's my official prediction. I mean, I'm pretty hopeful. I'm pretty idealistic, so that's really what it's looking like, though. There's the potential, there's the option, there's that free will choice that they could self-sabotage, and if they do, it'll be worse than whatever they're trying to skirt around. Because remember, in the first reading, Good Morning, that Seven of Swords, it's a lot of things. It's also them trying to get to that judgment, that wonderful little spirit family soul tribe, trying to manifest that without having to deal with the karma, having to sit across the table and face the music, face whatever this is. They want what they want without having to change and open up. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen that way. And then the universe will just blow it all up for them, even worse than whatever they're trying to skirt around. So I have faith that many of these, sorry about that. Okay, so they have everything they need to go forward with overcoming this burden. I believe they will. There's so much here. There's just so much here. They really want it. Their souls really want it, especially with that first card, the Judgment card, and then reaffirmed in this good night reading as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this oracle for you for the weekend. What advice do we have for this spread, please? For this energy of the day, what advice do we have? Oh, get out of here. A new romantic cycle begins. Oh my gosh. A new romantic cycle begins. There we go. Well, that's encouraging. I think that's amazing. Okay, so every sign indicates that yes, this is going to move forward. Why do I feel like there's one more thing? Hold on. They ring the doorbell. It's beautiful. Okay. Thanks for joining me. I will see you all later on in the day for Sex and Love. And the weeklies are coming out late. I'm working out a different schedule for that. Private bookings are going on a list. They will go out in the order received, updating everything across the website. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. They are the firstartegan@gmail.com. And I will see you soon. Bye. Death and the Devil. The Devil and Death. Scorpio, Capricorn, my favorite. You cultivate your own art of living. When you show up to a relationship, you show up naked. You don't show up with baggage and ill-fitting clothes. You show up new. It's a new relationship. It's a brand new start. It's a clean slate. I see some shame. You were shamed a little bit. I see that you were blamed. That you were blamed a little bit. Just be honest in what you feel. When you feel like you want to touch their face, you go and you touch their face. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Don't overthink it that, oh, well, I'm not going to touch their face because that's stupid and that's cheesy and they'll think that I'm cheesy. I don't want them to think that I'm cheesy because then you're gonna sabotage yourself. You could do something that worked 4 girlfriends ago or 7 boyfriends ago, and it's not going to work with this person because they're a different person. You have to read, just like every single person has their own body language with letters and words that make up sentences and phrases and body language. Everyone has their own sexual preference body language, a pleasure language, physically. You have to learn each other's languages so you can speak each other's languages. The best connections, the best sex. When great things happen to you, people are jealous. When you make levels up in your life, people are jealous of you, Leaves. People are jealous. You are laughing. I can hear you laughing at me right now, and I love it. I love Leaves, man. You're taking this energy and you're just like, vroom, vroom, and you just scoot along in your chariot. Ooh, I just got the chills. Oh, I just got the chills, Leaves. Okay, here's a warning for some of yous. On your ascent to the top, Libras, you are going to, they want to see you like everybody else, and you're not. You're just not, Leaves. So they are, because they're dealing with a very high vibrational, very powerful and successful Libra. All right. Honestly, if you and I were just like having a cup of coffee, I'm a sucker for humor. I really am. Make me laugh, I'm fucking yours. I totally get it. Under the 3 of Staves, let's clarify that 3 of Staves. 3 of... Just in case, just so you know, your psychic tarot reader is telling you, oh, I feel them. Ooh, someone has an injury. Yeah, let's do Magician. Did you see that? And they hadn't gotten a grip on themselves yet. How are they going to come in? Then it expires and it's gone forever. Page of Pentacles. Sorry, Page of Cups. Psychic slip. I didn't expect it. I didn't see it coming. I didn't know. I wasn't looking. I can hear them. Hold on. Common incorrect. And they will. Psychic slip. I called it before I called it. You know I don't lie. I'm going to be real with you. They did not. Self-sabotaged, avoided, fled. The truth of your connection got to them. Let me repeat that. The truth of your connection got to them. And I am going to prove it to you. Ooh, they could actually, they can get a secret message through you, to you at